I see that 94131 here, right? We have all of my color leggings. I'm not living small, I'm living big. Hey everyone, welcome back to another weekly vlog. Today is Thursday and I am waiting to get my nails done. I hope that you're having a great week whenever you're watching this. I hope it's great. I realized something today, guys. I get so much anxiety when I leave the house, like so much, especially if I'm by myself. And I think pre-pandemic, like, used to enjoy engaging in conversations, whether strangers or someone I know, whatever it is. But nowadays, like, I really just feel most comfortable in my own place, at my own house, tucked away, ducked off, doing the things that I enjoy, recording videos. Being out here, like, it's scary to me. Like, it's so weird, and I really think it has to do with the pandemic and just being like isolated for so long. I mean, all my work days are in the house. It's definitely taking a toll. Now I'm not as bubbly when I'm out, per se. Like, I don't really have a lot to say to people because it's kind of scary out here. Not just because of the virus, but like just so much stuff going on these days in the world. But I think I'm gonna go to as you guys can see, like, my nails like absolutely need a fill. Like, needed it 2 weeks ago. Y'all, I'm back and I'm better. Booyah. I think she did her thing. This heart is a little sad, this one right here, but otherwise, like, she did really good. Shout out to Cindy. Shout out to Cindy. Look and throw it away. Throw it away. Alright, so I just looked up where Home Goods was, and it's a good 35-minute drive, so we're not going to do that. Okay, that's a no-go. However, because I ain't no punk, I'm going to stay out. I'm going to venture out today. We're going to go to Marshall's and see if they have what I'm looking for. Do not judge me. I look type rough. Every day that I'm at work, I literally think about 100 other things I would rather be doing. And I absolutely know that it's a blessing to have a job. It is such a blessing to have benefits, a 401k. Like, it's such a blessing, and I'm truly thankful. However, I feel like we only have one life, okay? One life. And I'm doing everything that I can. I am working overtime at this point to get to the point where I can let that job go and do what I want to do full time. There's no reason. People will try to put you in a box. There's absolutely no reason why you can't do more than one thing in life, why you can't pursue different things, why you can't figure out that, oh, this failed, this didn't work. This is not what I want for my life. This is not what I saw myself doing, sitting behind a desk, doing work that I can honestly care less about, but I do a great job at it because it impacts other people. But guys, like, I see more for myself. Like, there is so much more that I want. I want to put me in a box, and don't allow anyone to put you in a box if you want to pursue or try different things. I have tried things and failed at them, and that's okay. Or try things and realize, oh, this is not for me. That is perfectly all right, and it's fine. Like, life is about making experiences, and I refuse to just stay stuck into this little box and just do this one thing. It is hot. It is hot. Let me turn the air back on. It's hot. All in all, what I'm saying is, I don't subscribe to the things that I was taught growing up, whether that was from my parents, whether it was from society, whether it was in the school systems. There's so many things that have changed. Like, we are not in the same era that we were when I was born. Like, that was plenty of time ago. Like, so much has changed, and there are so many other ways and opportunities to make an income legitimately, and I refuse to stay where I am now. I refuse. So I'm doing what I got to do to make things happen, because your girl, I think I got a lot of personality. Like, I think I do. Like, I have a lot to share with the world. But basically, our purposes and things are bigger than ourselves. Like, there is someone that's going to be affected if we do not do what our assignment is on this earth. And honey, I'm doing mine. I'm going to do it. Whew. Nails are done. I'm not living small. I'm living big. I'm doing big things. I want the flexibility. I want the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I understand. And everyone says, okay, well, being an entrepreneur, you think you work 40 hours now as an entrepreneur, you're going to be working longer hours, 60-hour work weeks, and it's 24/7, okay, but it's my 24/7 that I get to dictate how I want to run. Like, I know I still have a service that I'm offering people. There's still deadlines we're gonna have to make, and still sacrifices are gonna have to be done, but I get to do that on my own time. You feel me? I get to do that when I want to do that. I have the flexibility. I don't have to wake up because they say be at work at this time. I get to plan my schedule, say, oh no, that doesn't work for me, this works for me. I get that opportunity, I get that freedom, I get that say so, and to me that is so much more important. I get to live my life by my standards, by my rules, at a higher degree than I do now. All right, I would love to keep y'all up while I'm driving.
Starting route to Marshalls.
But
proceed to the route.
Come on now, sir. So it's been 3 days since I last vlogged. Today is Monday, and you could probably hear it, but your girl been down bad. I think I have like a sinus infection. I've been just sleeping. Yesterday I slept all day. I tried to vlog on Saturday, I tried to vlog yesterday, and I was like, girl, you ain't got it, you ain't got it. So just chill, okay? But I want to pick up where we left off. So y'all know I was going to Marshalls, and I was like, but this not a Home Goods, but I'll try it out. So I guess, I don't know if all Marshalls are also Home Goods now, but it was also a Home Goods. But why didn't y'all tell me? Okay, this whole Marshall and Home Goods thing is like greater than TJ Maxx. I always thought TJ Maxx was up here, but apparently like I just been in the dark. Like Home Goods / Marshalls has some really nice stuff, like some really nice things. I found a chair for my studio. I was like, okay, like I'm late to this. I do want to talk to you guys about some nutrition. So this is the nutrition part of this week's vlog, or this week's video, and it's just a few tips that like I think are important to know. So have you guys ever noticed there is a PLU code on, or no, number on your produce, on like vegetables or your fruit? There's like this either 4-digit or 5-digit code. And so I don't think that a lot of people are aware these codes mean something more than just like identification. Like it means, were these conventionally grown? Are these GMO? Are these strictly organic? Like there are levels to the fruits and vegetables. And I just think like, you know, we've been tricked for so long. Like just eat your vegetables, eat your fruits, but like there's levels. Like some are better than others, and that's not okay. But yeah, I'm here to inform you, all right? Because I wish somebody had informed me. So here we go. Let me show you an example first. So here is an apple, right? It looks like a regular apple. And right here on the sticker, it says organic, and then there is a 5-digit number here, right? So most, I don't have any here, thank God, but most fruits and vegetables start with either 3 or 4, which means they're conventionally grown. These typically only have 4 digits, and it's 3, it starts with either 3 or 4. Like bananas, I think is like 4011 in most stores. That means it was conventionally grown. But listen, if you have a number 9, like how this apple has a 9, y'all see that? 94131, I believe it says. If it begins with a 9 and it's 5 digits long, that means it is organic. And then there is one that starts with the number 8 that is 5 digits. If it starts with the number 8 and it's 5 digits, that means it is genetically modified, GMO, which is what we don't want. We do not want GMO. We do not want something that's genetically modified. Like, why would you ever want that, right? So I say all this to say, not all fruits and vegetables are created the same. Some are more organic and are more organic than others. So pay attention when next time you're in the store. Pay attention. I'm going to insert a picture of some zucchini I was about to buy, and then I realized like it only had, I think it started with like a 4. I don't know, but I'll insert a picture from the grocery store. So I just didn't end up getting any that day because they didn't have any organic. So yeah. Topic number 2 is farm raised versus wild caught. And a lot of times this has to do more so with like seafood. And so when something is wild caught, that's the go-to right there. That means it's in its natural habitat. Like nothing additional should really have been done to it. Like it's not stressed out. It's in its normal habitat. Like that's how you want your seafood and things to be. But then there's also farm raised. And farm raised means basically like typically things are like grown or
kept in like tanks. So like, say for instance, I'm just going to use an example, like salmon. It's kept in a tank where it's monitored. They're given antibiotics. They eat on each other. Some of them become like, have diseases or things, and it spreads within the tank, and like, it can become contaminated. A lot of times salmons and other seafoods are actually given like color, like artificial colors, to help them look like a natural wild caught salmon would. So these are things that like men have literally been like hands-on with and have adjusted, and they've stressed these animals out, and then that affects how nutritional they are to us once we eat them. So wild caught are like in their natural habitats, like in lake, ocean, wherever, and then farm raised when we keep them, and I say we as like humans, we keep them in containment and treat them how we want to treat them. So they're not as pure per se as wild caught. Wild caught whenever you can. Alright, so the next topic is low fat versus like fat free. We see this all the time on labels, like in the front. Ooh, this is fat free. Ooh, this is low fat. Da da da. It's like, oh, I need to get that in. Like, that's healthier for me. That's better for me. But y'all, it is all a delusion, honestly. Like, when something says that it's fat free, that just means that it has less than 0.5 grams of fat in it per serving. But say for instance, you eat like several servings, because they make the serving small on purpose to make you think like, to make you want to eat more. Like, it's 5 chips is 1 serving. Okay, but then I'm gonna end up eating like 4 servings, and then you multiply that times the amount of fat. So like, it just doesn't add up. Like, it's deceptive basically. Same thing goes for low fat. Low fat just means that it has less than 3 grams of fat per serving, and reduced fat just means it has less fat than like the normal amount, but they still make the serving smaller. So essentially, like, you still end up eating probably just as much. And or even if the servings are a decent size, they typically, if it has like reduced fat or low fat, they're going to fulfill like the fat that they're removing, they're filling with something else. Like, it's something else in there now. Like, there's other artificial things that's been placed in it now to still have you having cravings for certain things, or to make you feel full, or to have like the fattiness, like the greasiness taste to it. It's not just removing it and like everything's all good. Like, no. Why would it be that simple? Why would it ever be that simple? And just as a disclaimer, like, fats are perfectly fine, especially healthy fats, like your avocados, your flax seeds, your nuts. These things are healthy fats that our body actually needs. So like, when it says fat free, reduced fat, low fat, like, don't just pay attention to those words. Look on the back, look at the serving sizes. And y'all, this is something that this year I have like really been pushing. Look on the back of packages. Like, just because it says something on the front, do not be deceived. Look on the back, look at the actual ingredients, what's listed there. Can you say the names to all those things? Like, how many ingredients is in this? If it's just supposed to be like almond milk, why is there 13 different things listed here? That's why I've cut back on almond milk. Like, unless I want to try to make my own, y'all, I really want to, but like, why are there 13 different things in my almond milk and I can't even pronounce half of these? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, isn't it just supposed to be almonds and like something else, like one or two other things? Like, I'm confused. Do not be deceived by the front. When something says non-GMO, or something says reduce something, or no artificial flavor, whatever it is, also look at the back. Like, if there are words on there that you cannot pronounce, especially there's a lot of them, that's probably a red flag right there. We're not doing that in 2022. Like, do not be deceived, okay? Do not. Honestly, I like don't care what the FDA approved. If somebody tell me, oh, the FDA approved it, I don't care. Do you see the amount of things that they're approving, the FDA? I don't care. I don't care if it was approved or not approved by them. That does. Still, with obesity steady rising, still our kids when they're at school, and even their snacks, like, that stuff is not healthy. Like, but the FDA approves it. The FDA and people have a say so in what our kids are eating in the school system, which is absolute trash. I don't care what the FDA says, whether they approve it or not. Like, know for yourself, pay attention for yourself, read the back of the labels, and not just like the front. Don't trust it. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Like, I appreciate it. I do want to show you guys how I organize my leggings as well. So we're going to do that in a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, so you guys know, like, I have tons of leggings. Like, it's ridiculous, and I feel like it's only going to get worse because I enjoy doing leggings hauls and legging try-ons. So It's only gonna get worse. But I did not realize just how many pairs of leggings I had. So we got this new dresser the other day, and I decided to put my leggings into the dresser. And I was like, oh, they only took up one drawer, and the other 2 drawers I can just like put my underclothes and stuff in. No, not at all. Let me show y'all. Okay, so right here, right, we have all of my color leggings. Look at the colors. I love how you can see exactly what it is that you're picking up. And some are missing right now just because like they're in the laundry. So I have all of my color leggings here. In this drawer, I have all of my black leggings, which are typically just Nike and Lululemon. Here, some are gone because I wear black most often, hence I have them on now. And then here were a few extras that just were like out, just because I didn't have room up there. So yeah, a few more Shein, Lulu. These are OG pair of Gymshark, like OG pair. But yeah, I want to show you guys how I organize my leggings so that you're able to see them like this. I used to have them folded another way and they would just kind of like fall everywhere in my closet. So getting ready to show you guys how to fold them so they do not come apart. What is this? See, this is how they're folded so they don't actually come apart or go anywhere. These are a pair of Patula that I need to do a review on for you guys. Pretty color, different than what I'm used to. But all right, so this is how you fold the leggings so that they do not come apart. But yeah, so that's the back. I'm just gonna fold them in half like such. Okay, then you're gonna take the crotch part, move, and you're gonna tuck it in like so. And then from here, you're going to tuck down the waist part just so that it covers this part that you already tucked. You're gonna roll these up to almost touching this top part. I'm not gonna touch it exactly because I need room for it to bend. I'm gonna fold it again, booyah. And then this time when I go to fold it, I'm gonna actually tuck it into the waistband. Just the top part of the waistband right here. Then I'm gonna straighten it out. Boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That way they're not falling all over the place. And then when I go to open this, I can just slide them right in to here. Booyah. I'll show you guys one more time. Let me pick a different pair. You can also do this with shorts as well. All of my workout shorts are in the closet, and they too are folded just like that. Not going anywhere, okay? All right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it wasn't a lot that we did, but I feel like there was value here. Like it was like quality over quantity. Like it wasn't super long. I don't think it's gonna be super long, but like we learned how to organize our leggings, how to fold them up so they don't roll everywhere and fall everywhere. We went over some nutrition tips, and then I mean, the other day wasn't anything spectacular. You guys got to hear me rant some. But yeah, this is this week's vlog. I'm going to try to film the leggings haul this week. I have a few of them I want to do, but like, yeah, that's the goal. Get those done, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video.